Hello, I'm Paul Wood, President and Chief Operating Officer of Giant Tiger Stores Limited, a discount retailer selling essential items such as grocery and cleaning supplies, along with apparel, home fashions, seasonal products, and other general merchandise. We are a proud Canadian privately held company with 260 stores across the country, but based right here in Ottawa. I'm also a Carleton Commerce grad from 1997, where I majored in accounting, proceeded to obtain my Chartered Accountant's designation, which is now known as a CPA. Thank you for the opportunity to contribute to the Shifting Landscapes Forum during the unprecedented times that COVID-19 has introduced us to. First question, what do I expect the future to be like? Well, in a word, different. Our new normal will not return to what it was. This crisis has shone a bright light on many aspects of our world that will not soon again be seen as they once were. In our industry, there will be differences felt by employees, by customers, and across a very global supply chain. Many of the protective measures rapidly put in place will be slow to be unwound. How we work and shop will have changed forever. Remote working arrangements will be more common, and employers will embrace them to a greater degree. Technological alternatives to business travel will become the first choice instead of a forced alternative. Sources of supply and products will be rethought, as will origin of products, and more local opportunities will be sought. Consumers will make choices based on their perceptions of safety and security of experience in physical retail. The consumer will have reevaluated what acceptable options are for online interactions and product procurement. For example, that 2-hour shipping promise may not be necessary, as that couldn't be upheld during this crisis due to demand. And yet a curbside alternative may work better than once thought, now that people have been forced to implement that or accept such an option. Not all the changes will be bad. The crisis will force and accelerate some positive developments into market at a much faster rate than thought possible. Not just in retail, there will be a significant step changes in a number of industries that will have been forever impacted by COVID-19. The second question was, what COVID traditions have I adopted that I would like to bring forward with me? 3 things come to mind here: the sense of urgency, the collaborative spirit, and the communication. If we can harness the creative energy and the drive to find solutions to problems and implement them as rapidly in future as we have during the early days and weeks of this pandemic, we'll do great things. And there's no time to waste. No time is wasted. And while not necessarily perfect the first time, rapid development and deployment are critical aspects of an organization's response to change, threats, or opportunities presented, and will generate a more positive response and reinforce an action-oriented culture that, if properly channeled, can foster enhanced productivity. The pandemic has brought people together in ways like never before. Whether through support to those in need or through industry groups working together to find solutions and jointly address the challenges they are each facing. Many heads are better than one, and the degree of joint action that I've experienced and been a part of has been a refreshing change to pre-COVID dynamics, where it was much more individualistic. And finally, the level of communication. Internally for us at Giant Tiger, the rapid shift to a remote workforce and a reduction in travel amongst our stores, we had to implement other means of staying connected, maintaining alignment and support, as well as preserving and fostering our culture throughout the COVID-19 response. So things like regular webcasts and Q&A sessions, YouTube videos, and daily update communications to different stakeholder groups have been key to ensuring that everyone still feels engaged and part of Team Tiger as we fight COVID-19 together. And the third question, what is unlikely to happen? And of those unlikely things, what could go well? Well, that's a tough question. Unfortunately, I believe that it is unlikely that the recent forced shift to spending more time together as family units will continue. Although it may take some time as social distancing measures relax and extracurricular activities ramp up again, the family unit will once again be spread thin, running against the clock in multiple directions. I also believe that it's unlikely that collaborative efforts and willingness to work together to find solutions will persist in the business world. All too quickly, the competitive nature will reemerge, and businesses working together today will be fighting each other again tomorrow. And it's also unlikely that the former normal will be the new normal, as previously discussed. And of these unlikely things, both the reuniting of the family unit and the unprecedented level of collaboration amongst businesses, and also to some degree between businesses and government, they both could go very well if either of these aspects did retain some semblance of the current state. I believe both have the potential to be beneficial to society in general in many ways. Thanks for providing this forum and for inviting me to participate. Take care and stay safe. Bye for now.